Hey guys, I'm Markka and I'm going to teach you a kettlebell workout today that is only going to take 10 minutes. We have 3 movements that we're going to do. We're going to start off the 10-minute workout with doing 20 burpees, spiking our heart rate up and getting us going. After that, for the rest of the time, we're going to do 2 other movements, kettlebell swings and push presses with our kettlebell. Okay? I'm going to run you through the movements and then we're going to get going. Burpees, pretty simple. We're going to hit the floor and then we're going to jump back up. It's going to look like this. That's option 1. Another option is to go into a plank and jump up. And we can also walk them in and out, which would look like this. Okay, so a workout starts with 20 of those. Second movement is a kettlebell swing. And it looks like this. Today, we're only going to go eye level. I want you to focus on 3 things when we're doing these kettlebell swings. Point number 1 is to keep your heels on the ground. So let's grab your kettlebell and give me 5 reps with focusing on pushing your heels through the floor. Second thing I want you to think about is what your hips are doing. We're always gonna push the hips back and then we're gonna stand tall. All the power in this swing is coming from here, okay? Your legs. So give me another 5 swings, focusing on sticking the bum back and then standing tall aggressively to give power to that kettlebell, okay? 5 reps there. Then the last thing I want you to think about is keeping your core tight and your chest out. That will make you keep a flat back when we're swinging, okay? Core tight, chest out. And what we do with our arms is nothing. They just hold on to the kettlebell like they're spaghetti, okay? Another 5 reps there, focusing on flat back. Then, the third movement is going to be a push press. We're going to do 1 arm at a time, and it's going to look like this. I'm going to bring my kettlebell into my little pocket, so my thumb is close to my collarbone, and the kettlebell is resting in its little pouch. From there, I'm going to push press it up, reset, and go again. So, from the side, it looks like this. When we're push pressing, we want to use our legs a little bit to power that kettlebell up to the sky. What I'm doing is a small dip, just a couple of inches, and I'm staying upright, okay? So let's just do a few dips to practice that. Grab your kettlebell to your shoulder, and then from there, we're gonna dip and stand. Dip and stand, dip and stand. Then let's swap the arms and do the same thing again. Imagine that you're sliding along a wall, so you're keeping yourself vertical, okay? Back is vertical. Then Next point to think about is exploding out of that dip. Okay, we go down to the dip and then we explode out of there, squeeze the butt cheeks together, and that powers the kettlebell up. Okay, so it's always dip, drive, punch. Okay, so let's practice that. And then same thing on the other side. Small dip, big drive, and punch. The last thing I want you to think about is your finish position. When the kettlebell is overhead, we want our hand to be directly above our shoulder and our bicep close to our ears. From the side, you shouldn't be able to see your ear, okay? So focusing on that top position, keeping it tight there. Tummy tight the whole time, not letting our ribs flare out, keep them tight in and squeeze the abs hard, okay? Let's do another 3 reps on each side. Focusing on that overhead position. The more we use the legs, the easier this will be for the arms. So drive hard from those butt cheeks. Right, have a sip of water, get yourself ready. I'm gonna put the timer ready to roll and then we're gonna head the workout. Last couple of tips for this one. Breathe between the movements. Hit those burpees done, 20 of them, forget about them, and then we're just doing swings and push presses. 10 swings, big breath, get the kettlebell on the shoulders, 5 on one side, 5 on the other, back to the swings. And then for the rest of the 10 minutes, you're just rotating between the swings and the presses, okay? One thing to think about is when we're swinging, our feet are gonna be slightly wider, and once we transition to the push press, we're gonna bring them underneath our hips. So just make sure that you make that difference between the movements, okay? Get yourself ready, and we're about to start. Move your kettlebell away from yourself to get those burpees done, and then you can bring the kettlebell into the game. My clock is gonna give us a little countdown, and then we're ready to roll. 10 minutes of work about to go down. 5. And there we go. 20 burpees to start with. That's almost 3 minutes done. Let's refocus on keeping our heels on the ground on all of the movements. On the swings and on the presses, heels on the floor. Getting close to halfway, just over 4 minutes done. If you're on those swings, let's think about squeezing our shoulder blades back and keeping a proud chest throughout the reps. If you're on your push presses, remind yourself of keeping a vertical back. Slide down that wall, get out. Four minutes to go. Last 3 minutes, guys. Keep your pace and keep focusing on your technique. The more tired we get, the more important it is for you to keep your tummy super tight, okay? Preserve that back. both of these movements are really hip dominant, okay? So the more power you can produce, from the hips, from the glutes, the easier the movements become and the more efficient you move. Last 2 minutes, guys. "90 seconds. Last minute to go. Keep your heels on the floor. Push through them. Get the power out. Last 10 seconds, last couple of reps, and we are done. That's you done with today's workout. Have a good rest of your day and see you later.